Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have the dark mode activated. We're officially dark mode. You guys destroyed the comment section in a good way, saying, Jay, dark mode this, dark mode that is the best. I love it too. I'm just like you. You know, it helps on the eyes or whatever, this or that and the third. So dark mode is activated. Provide feedback as we do our first ever full market watch. Dark mode on. You know, so I love it. I love it. So let's get to it. We have Veer Magic Lacrima of Light from Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem. We talked about the single print card, secret rare, when it was like 15 cents or something crazy. You know, I got my first like 16 copies at, I just keep it at around the number like quarter, like 25 cents, if I'm not mistaken. It was less than that, you know, and then very recently I came in and got like 30 of these at 88 cents. I just saw a wall of China that was activated right here. I actually posted it on X, but it doesn't want to show right now because, you know, it always does that. But let's try again here real quick. Boom. Let's, why doesn't it show that picture, guys? The whole point is I actually show in that picture right there my order, 88 cents, 30 copies. Let me see this. Yeah, that's weird, bro. Man, I got banned on X, man. They removed my post. Let's see this one. Does it let me show this one? That's so weird. What is wrong with this? But the whole point is, you know, on X, I posted the fact that I have 50 copies right here. Look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks right there. Look at that. 50 copies of Veers. 50. 55. Oh, guys, this card used to be free 99. Free 99. We got 50 copies, you know, right there. Should have had 100. That's on me. But we got 50 copies of Veer right here. We're gonna start moving these at what? Probably at double digits, bro. Look at this. This card is $7.50. $7.50. The OGs know. The OGs know that we talked about this at like $3.99. It was like less than a quarter, bro. Sure, there's a wall of China here, just like me, with 60 copies right there. But after that wall, it goes to double digits and beyond, guys. Insane. The largest volume candle here in the last 3 months, and the largest 6-month volume candle. Insane, guys. Crazy, the demand. Jay, but why? Why are people buying this card that no one cared about when you were talking about it and it was not relevant and it wasn't even being used and this and that and the third? Guys, it's all about having that vision. It's all about having that perspective. By the way, this order was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was recent. I saw a wall of China, 30 copies at 88 cents. I'm like, man, this is too cheap. Why? We have Magista's Fairy Tale. Just won the Omaha region. I believe this was before the ban list. But still, if that was happening before the list, you know, now that Draco Tail got hit and this and that and the third, you know, this deck probably gets better. You know, look. Triple Veer Magic. Triple, guys. Insane. A winning regional deck, guys. We'll see. If the deck continues to perform like heading into the YCS, things of that nature, then it'll even go crazier, guys. Triple, not a random willy-nilly Billy one of, let me just play one here to get my opponent, you know, off track, off kilter, you know, just one. Triple Veer Magic Lacrima of Light. Guys, I'm not going to take credit and say I saw this happening with this specific deck with Fairy Tale support. We didn't know back then. That's not the point, but we read the card, guys, when it was like 15 cents. We read it. We were like, this is too broken. It's a Magista's card and Witchcrafter. Both of these are getting actual support, and this card is just too good. And then we have, you know, again, Magista's Fairy Tale topping, guys, and winning an event. Fairy Tale is coming out of nowhere to actually be playable, especially now with snow to 1. Bro, I think it was before the list. There's not even a snow here, bro. Imagine adding a snow to this. Insane, guys. So again, the hype is here and your boy's gonna eat, man. If this is 10s and we got 50, that's $500 worth. Now, of course, there's fees and things of that nature. But if we move some of these in person and things of that nature, you guys already know. But that's gonna be $500 worth of cardboard that I got for what? Like, what was that, bro? 30 for 88 cents. That was like 25 bucks. Then we got like 16 for like 15 cents. What's that? Like $3.99. Bro, we paid less than 30 bucks for $500 worth of cards, bro. Cardboard. Once it reaches 10s. Jay, don't get ahead of yourself. Still at around 750s, but it's been rising fast. I've been tracking this card for the last couple days. And again, on X, that's why you want to make sure you follow over there, because I keep the masses informed, guys. Insane what has been happening with this card as of late. Hopefully you guys got your copy. Hopefully you guys got exposure. Again, is the E word. I talk about a million cards here. You know, some of the cards I own, some I don't, some I got exposure to, some I don't. You know, we here, we report, right? But again, when it's this good, this cheap, this easy, it's all about getting that E word, that exposure. Hopefully if you need it for yourself, you have it. If you don't, damn, you're gonna have to pay a premium. And after that wallet, China double digits, man. You imagine this rich as $15, $20, man. $20 viewers. You need to understand, when people need play sets of a card, shit. And Fairy Tale is taking the meta by surprise. No one thought, you know, heading into the format, no one was talking about no Fairy Tale. It's just cool tunes and branded and this and that. And I'm not saying this is tier 0, tier 1. No, but it won an event pre-balanced before it even had snow. Bro, I need to move on. I need to move on. Veer, triple Veers. Veer Magic, Lacrima. We always knew it. It's been 3+ years at it. The game is too easy. Hopefully you guys ate. It was a couple people on next. Yo, thanks to you, I got this card. Shout out to them. Hopefully you guys are eating good, because we're gonna eat good pretty soon. Shit, half a band worth of cardboard? Yo, I need to move on. My bad. I was hyped. We had Spenta, the Magista Sealer. We were telling people to pick up this card at $10. You know, double bottom here, booty shape recovery, and then it spiked up to 28s to 30s, and then it crashed back down to 16s. Literally the other day, we were like, guys, get your play set at $50. You waited, you were patient, you didn't go into the FOMO, fall into the hype. You waited patiently. Yeah, you're not buying the lows, but you didn't buy the highs. You buy what we say here on the channel, the retracement back down to the mean. Beautiful. Came down to 16s. We're like, guys, get these for 50s, get your exposure now, because then this card could reclaim the 20s and 30s in the future. And now we see back-to-back largest 3-month volume candles in the last 90 months. And 90 days, sorry. And now the card is reclaiming that $20 mark. Pretty soon is going to be 25s and most likely break the all-time highs. Why? Again, we just showed you an example. Triple Spentas right here, guys, with the winning deck. But we also have, again, Magistus branded Draco Tail actually topping a Nationals, guys, over there in Brazil, top 32. You see triple Spentas here. People still finding a way to keep Draco Tail alive. Nah, not really. This was pre-balanced. But the whole point is, still, there's people still cooking, man, trying to put Magistas into, you know, branded. People, you know, using it with Fairy Tale. Again, Spenta hype is here, just as we expected. When we talked about the card at $10, when we recently talked about the card retracing back down to the mean, and even still at 22s, I would be, honestly, you know, most of the times you don't want to like FOMO in or feel like it's because of hype. No, I would come in and just get my playset now. Sure, you're paying a premium, but I could see this card breaching 30s. And way back when it was $10, you know, in 9s and, you know, around there, we said I would not be surprised to see this card at 30, 40, 50s one day. And the projection is still there. Does it have to go up there? Not necessarily, but yo, telling you, man, the card is just good. When it came out and I talked about the card week after week, we said I just have no understanding why this card is $10. As a core set secret from Burst Protocol, it'll see play. The engine is getting feature support, and here we are, guys. So hopefully, hey, we're on fire right now. We on fire, man. Veer, this, the cause. Hey, you know, sometimes we get good calls, sometimes we get bad calls, but damn, hey, as long as you win more than you lose, we're willing and able to live with those results. And again, with the branded hype, as of late, Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon recently was $45 and now is reclaiming the $60 mark. 14 listings only. The card is getting bought up again, guys, almost at single-digit listings. Insane. Almost $60 right here. You do have a wall of China, over 100 copies. But this card could be 65s, pushing 70s here in the short term. Insanity for a card that at one point was $20. Those were the good old days, man, when we were talking about the card at sub 20s, telling people to pick up their copies. This game is too easy. This game is too easy. Hey, shout out to the 2,000-3,000 of you that tune in daily, man. You guys are straight MVPs, because there's, oh, you can't make money in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not like the stock market. And this and that, and all these excuses and crying and whining just because they don't have the ability to make that free cash like you guys do for tuning in. All we do is report the facts, report the charts, and it's easy money. As a side hustle, you know, here making extra cash, the economy's not doing too well. So if we can make money with cardboard, there we go, guys. Insane the moves that are going on right now. And then we do have Fallen of the White Dragon, again, with branded being one of the top decks here heading into the new format. Don't forget about this card. You know, people were playing other versions. People didn't really care about this card that much. And now you see the volume spike coming in at around 60s. This is when you pick it up. You pick it up now. Don't let me come back and see this card at 75, 80s or some crazy prices at 100s, triple digits. You don't want to do that. If you need this card, listen to my voice now. This is not official financial advice, but me heading into this brand new format, heading into Nats, a Mountain Burst protocol. Branded can be all over the place. Don't sleep on Fallen of the White Dragon. All right? Don't sleep on it, boys. Right now it's a 60 piece. That's the max you want to pay for it. Ideally 50s, maybe you could get a deal in person, but you don't want to be paying more than this current price, man. Don't let it go up the bottom of the page, the 68s. Let it hit 75s, 80s, or maybe 90s, triple digits. You heard it here first. If you're 10 minutes in, 11 minutes in, and you're still here, keep this in mind. One of the best-selling cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. And if you need to purchase any of these pieces of cardboard, or at the very least you want to fast-track them, first link in the description down below. These cards are heating up like crazy. If you need any of these, link in the description. We have like over 50 tabs today. So you want to tune in and use this free tool. Yo, you could just scroll through and be like, you know what, man? Jay talked about, Ecclesia. Let me just click on it. It takes you to the listing right there at your convenience, where you can just purchase the card while helping out the channel. I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. In the latter part of this market watch, we will be selecting our giveaway winner, guys, here. Hopefully you participated. It was for free, so stay tuned for that. Just as always, we're going to probably use app sorteos to actually choose this for you guys for free. Hopefully it doesn't choose a bot, and we can select our giveaway winner. Shout out to Cisco and Andrew for hosting that giveaway on the channel. And then, guys, if you're still here, subscribe. Might as well. If you're new, randomly new here, make sure you subscribe. Trying to get to 10.9K and eventually 11K. Come on, man. Your boy needs some help, man. And then at the very least, what you could do is like the video. If you're already subscribed, like the video. Let's get to 100 likes, because we've been on fire lately. Videos have been doing well, view count wise, all thanks to you guys, man. So make sure you destroy that like button. That's all you got to do, man. Really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. None of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. So we move on to a couple other cards that are hot in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now that have been best selling here in the last month. And we have Dark Magician of Destruction from Maze of the Dead. I believe that this is a set that people are starting to forget about now. People are moving on, to Rarity 5. People are expecting the new Battles of Legends set. Then they're focusing on Nats, and eventually this, that, and the third. They're going to forget about Maze of the Dead, so you want to keep it in mind. If you need a card like this, 48 listings, 63 bones, you have Walls of China. I'm not saying you don't, but again, hopefully maybe you can crack a deal around 50, 55s in person. If not 63s, like around 60s, you want to get that exposure into a wall right here. This is a card that once Chaos Origins comes around the block and Dark Magician gets new support, this card could easily go up 15, 20, 25 bucks off these lows, maybe even 40 bucks off the lows, and become a triple digi card. Would not be surprised. The card is just getting harder and harder to get. People are taking it for granted. Shouldn't get a reprint anytime soon. This is a great pickup any time from now moving forward. If it goes lower, then even better, but just a best-selling card in Yu-Gi-Oh! That you should be keeping in mind right now. Then we have Medias de Pure. This card continues to be hot, fresh off the press, just like the channel. Power Patron support, people are hyped, and yeah, man, it's insane. It's a $40 card still. Pretty soon it could be $45. Yeah, there's a 7 listing right there, but after that, a couple ones and two ofs. Random playset right there, and it could be a 45 piece where you see the next wall. Insane. If this card doesn't get a reprint anytime soon, it could be a 50 piece, which would be wild for an ultra rare that we've always talked about on the channel when it was way cheaper. And yeah, this is a best-selling card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, as people are getting ready for the new format. They're building their decks, they're ordering the cards that they need, especially getting ready for YCS Ohio, guys. So definitely interesting. Medias de Pure here continues to be best selling. Then we have Forbidden Crown. Again, we touched base on this card not too long ago. It went back down to 80s and now straight right back up to 90s. And after that wall of China of 78 copies, which is a lot, but again, these are selling at, that wall could disappear in a day or two. Then it's a hundies. Then it's a triple digi card, and you only have a couple play sets here and there. Then it's gone. 7 listings only, guys. Insane. I mean, you can just see the chart, bro. And honestly, Someone was saying like, Jay, but if you're in dark mode, how are we going to see the charts? Let's see it right now. Let's see, guys. Look, I mean, it's not as visible as when it's white, but you could clearly see the double bottom number 1, bottom number 2 right there. And then after that, the spike towards the upside, guys. We were discussing this card down here, guys, down here. We were telling you guys when it was consolidating, don't take it for granted. There's lack of interest, blood in the streets. No one cares about this card now. The card is trash. This format, no one's using it. This, that, and the third. It's a bad card. And we were saying, while they say that, you do the opposite. When they say left, you go right, and vice versa. That's when you need to pick up a card like that. Hopefully you did if you needed it, because again, it's best selling right now. It's one of the hottest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! We always saw this coming. Not a specific deck, Jay, but you never said it was going to be using X deck and then Y deck. Who cares, bro? Just the card is broken. The card is good. You know what I said? Eventually, it would be used in some deck, some type of way, somehow. It's just too good. We read the card. We're like, this is too broken. Yes, Jay, but right now it's not being used. It's a bad card. No one cares. Then you buy it. That's when you buy it, because then things flip. The script flips, and now everyone is talking a different tune. Now everyone's like, oh my gosh, this card is super broken right now. This card is so great. How didn't I see it back then? Now everyone needs this format. That's the whole point. You need to see it when no one else sees it. That's why I use glasses, and I also have access to the crystal ball, man. Crystal ball. You'd be up close to 2x off the lows if you listen to your boy, because the game is too easy. I'm sorry, man. 16 minutes in, let's move on. I'm sorry, guys. We have Elf Note Lucina, guys. This card, again, Elf Note support came out with Regina, I think is the other one. But, a lot of people are saying, and again, this is a perfect example right now. We're heading into a brand new format that is going to last 3 months, at the very least, heading into Nats. And again, what you're hearing about this deck? Oh, the deck is not good. Oh, it's not as we thought. Oh yeah, maybe there's people playing Fiend Smith Elf Note and they're doing this and they're doing that, but yeah, the deck can't compete with Cool Tunes and a matchup against Branded or this or that and the third. So what do? If you always wanted this card and you always wanted this deck, then those are the signs to do the opposite. You come in and you get the deck core that you want for the future, because in 3 months things can change. New cards come out. Again, the metamorphs and this tech cards come out of the blue, or this tops that event that people didn't think it could, or you never know, guys. So again, the card peaked at 40s, now is flash crashing down, retracing back down to the mean into the high 20s. 46 listings. So what do at under 30s? You pick it up. Maybe you get a deal in person. Someone's like, the card is not performing as we thought. I don't care about it anymore. Oh, you've always wanted it. You pick it up. Pick it up. Maybe you can get these for 25s, maybe even 20s in person. A cash deal where it's accepted for you to buy and sell, cards and deals and things of that nature. So again, as the card maybe continues to go down a tad bit more, you keep an eye out for it if you want it, and you pick it up. Just came out in Burst Protocol. Guys, I think this is a great pickup. The lower it goes in price. Yeah, I'm not saying short term it's, oh, Jay, you said to pick it up. It went lower, or you see it continues to not perform and the deck continues to suck compared to the extra deck, or why? That's right now. That's literally right now, the next week, maybe heading into the next event. What happens a month from now? A month and a half, 2 months, 3 months from now? You never know. A card like this can continue eventually in the future going up. So it's based on potential. You know what I mean? Based on potential. You never know. So like if I would want Elf Notes, I'd be looking at this card right now. I'd be like, oh, 2790s. Let me see if it could go down to 25. Let me see if I can get a deal in person for 20 a pop. That would be the thought process that I wanted to relay to you guys. We have Sideframe Lord Omega QCSR. Card was 15s. Last we touched base on it. And now it's a 20-piece McNuggies. 9 listings only. You only have a couple listings. Then it's gone to 35s. Then it says 100s. Probably won't sell up there, but gone. Getting cleaned out of the markets, guys. Why? Again, we told you guys, it's synchro season. People going for the hand. It's too good, too broken. Hopefully you picked up your copies. We showed the Plat Secret, I think, the other day, moving on up. And the Rarity Collection to the Forgotten Rarity Collection continues providing value, as you guys can see here. It's a 20-piece McNuggies flat for Omega, about to be a 30-piece and beyond QCSR. People want the max rarity. There you go. Now, again, don't forget, you have this card. Forgotten Rarity Collection has 1 million prints. You pick your choosing. You have PURs and PCRs and Autumn Ps and Autumn Rs, Platinum Secret Rares too, PSRs. So again, pick your choosing. They're still shekels. They look beautiful. They're still cheap, but you never know. If the demand actually extends to the lower penny stockers. Like, look at this, man. Clean secret rare, bro. Massive wall of China, $1 gets you a playset. Come in here, get this card for $1. You never know if it could 3x to $1 a pop. Just pick it up. Love penny stonks like these. Make sure you keep one like that in mind. And here we have the Fallen and the Virtuous. Again, this card, we talked about it so many times on this channel. You know, it already reached the $10 mark, even plus actually $11. We always knew this card would be double digits, and it continues to be best selling until this card gets a reprint. I mean, you do see a massive wall of China at $9. $9 with over 1,000 copies, but it could easily go back up to double digits and beyond. The card is just too good. It continues to be a staple. Yeah, with no further reprint, again, I mean, it continues to be best selling right now. Heading into the new format, I don't see it changing very much, if any. So you need the card. I mean, $9 is a premium compared to, you know, way cheaper prices back then. But heading into a new format, if you're building your new deck, $9 is better than double digits potentially in the future. Just one to keep in mind. Then we have Nadir Servant, guys. This card was $1. No one cared about it. Rarity Collection Uno reprint secret rare was $1, and now it's spiking up again as people try to find ways now as the format changes and they move away from Draco Tail. Some players are choosing to play you know, this card, a Dogmatica package, things of that nature. You know, sending stuff from their extra deck is just too good into branded, guys. So again, you know, the more budget players maybe choose to actually add Dogmatica cards, but just using the spell and sending from extra deck usually is good enough. So keep it in mind, 18 listings only. You have a couple ones and twos. The walls are at $6 for a card that used to be $1, bro. So pretty soon it's going to be up 4, 5, 6x. So if you have this card, it is going parabolic off the lows. The largest volume candle in the last 365 days in the past year, guys. So if you have this card that you thought was a random secret rare from Rarity Collection, now can actually be worth money. Check your bulk per se, because this card is moving on up. And just like, you know, Omega, it got the full rarity treatment. So pick your choosing if you need one of the other cheaper versions. But the secret rares making moves, making plays, as you guys can see, heading into the new format. There you go. Then we do have Mo Charming for Walos. It continues to be best selling here as it approaches, you know, the $10 mark. You have a massive brand new wall of China at 934s, but at the rate that this card has been selling as of late, you know, it could surpass that and become a double digit card. Always knew it would be $10. At fives, we called this one as a great pickup. Hopefully you did if you needed it. Yeah, now it's stabilizing at around $9-10. Continues to be a best selling card. You know, could be considered as the best hand trap in the game, you know, for the last couple formats ever since it came out. So yeah, continues to be best selling as you guys can see. Then we have 7 Tacky. I can't believe this card still hasn't gotten a reprint, man. This needs to come in Battles of Legend. Glorious Gallery, I think is the name. It needs to come in there, bro. Like, this needs to come in Battles of Legend. It needs to, man. It just needs a reprint. Jay, but no one plays this card. Sucks. You know, you don't see it in the meta anymore. Yeah, but come on, man. You know, let those Photon players, Galaxy Eyes players have a cheap 7 Tachyon, man. This card came out in Maze of the Masters. Time that set, you know, gets reprinted. I can't believe this card is 28, still pushing 30s. You know, give us some Odeon, you know, reprints here. I thought Odeon should have been in a Rarity 5, man. You know, but it is what it is. Some of these cards from this set just need to get reprinted. You know, it's been a while, man. Look, the Duke of Demise, Divine Golden Shadow Dragon. You know, this Ancient Gear statue still $9-10. Crazy, bro. Crazy, but we'll see if that happens sooner rather than later. Then we have Invoke Magistus Omega. Everyone forgot about this card now. So again, sure, you didn't pick it up at Shekels, you missed out on that or whatever. Okay, $2, up 4x from the lows. I get it. It might be hard to buy a card like this at the current prices, right? But it's still cheap, big picture. It's still around $2, man. Don't let this. You have Walls of China. Let this be a $5 card on you. 55 listings. Everyone forgot about the new support already. Everyone is focusing on the now, on the Rarity 5, on the Battles of Legend that's coming very soon, and you know, the new ban list. And the new YCS, people are focused in the now. Everyone forgot about the Invoke support. So now that it's stabilizing up here, now, again, you're waiting for the consolidation. Sure, could it go down to $1.50? Yes, but if you need this card, then you pick it up. I wouldn't be waiting like for $1 or Shackles or waiting on this. Oh, there's a wall. Yeah, but after that wall, I could keep creeping up, then go to 250s, then a 3s, one day be a $5 Ultra from Burst Protocol conservatively. Keep it in mind. Once that Invoke hype comes back, you want to be ready and have access and exposure to this card. Then we have Charmer Quartet in Bloom. This card was $1.50, just spiking strong off the lows. It's a $4 Ultra right now. 8 listings only, guys. Insane. It could be $5 in the short term or even beyond. A lot of hype around this card. Wow, I didn't see this happening this fast so soon. But yeah, if you pulled this randomly from Blazing Dominion, you know, you got a couple extra billies to your name as the hype continues for this card. And shout out to Down South, because I saw the Starlight buyout. Thanks to him, and he's gonna be eating good right here. He came in early, got exposure, he's gonna eat. Shout out to him. Saw him post this on X, so I'm like, let me check the Ultra as well and talk to you guys about it. So yeah, man, this card came out, it was 40 bucks, and now is a hundy, getting cleaned out right there. So insane to see that happen. Just love to see the community eat, man. They came in early, they got exposure, time to eat, easy money. Can't get any better than that. We have Teller of Fairy Tales. We touched base on the secret, you know, the other day, but the Starlight Rare actually V-shape recovered off the lows as well. It was a 30 piece. Now it's a 55 to 60 piece. Right there. Because Fairy Tales, like we showed, actually, you know, won a regional, and you know, it is believed that it can still compete in the new format, and people are getting exposure to the max rarity, as you can see. And we do have Metamorphosis. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update post ban list on this card and Fairy Tale Snow. Starting with Metamorphosis, it went up to getting sales at $6-7. Now it's kind of retracing back down to the mean towards 550s, $5. You know, again, around $5 is what I would be waiting for this card after the spike if you really need it. You know, quickly after a couple mini walls here and there, it could become a $6 to $7 card. So keep it in mind, man. This card is harder to get than people think and realize, especially now with the post-ban list demand. You don't want to sleep on the card. Just like Fairy Tale Snow, I had mine listed at like 25s. Thankfully sold them at 14s on ban list day. You know, because after that, it just crashed down here to around $6, 48 listings. And yeah, man, you know, you have the new walls here, but still at one. You know, this card is so good, and it's not just with Fairy Tale. You know what I mean? We touch base on 60 card pile decks. You never know, man. You never know. So you got a flash deal with shipping there. If you need it, I'd be picking it up now, at the very least, getting my one up before this could potentially become a double digi card later in the format. We have Fairy Tale Tales. Again, this card used to be 50 cents, went up to 6s, and right now, you know, it's still around there. 21 listings, and again, wouldn't be surprised to see this card reach double digits. So if you need it, you know, might as well pick it up now. Sure, it's hard to pick up a card that is up 10x from the lows, but it can continue moving on up, as you can see with these volume candles. That's the key. Back-to-back long highest volume candles in the past 90 days. So again, when you see things like that, keep it in mind. These where you see mini walls here and there could get gobbled up in a day or two, and then the card can continue going on up. I got exposure when it was cheap. You know, came in here probably at around $1 and some change. Got me a placer for like $5. And that's all I have. I have a place that I'm waiting for double digits. Hopefully it hits here in the short term. We have Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. The Platinum Secret was $1, and now it's 2s. It's up 2x from the lows, and it just keeps going up to 250s and beyond. 28 listings. So massive volume candle came in. The demand is here for this card. So again, you don't want to sleep on it. You want to make sure that you get exposure. If you need a card like this, keep it in the back burner of your brain right now. Get it if you need it. It has commons, has a quarter century as well. So again, ample opportunity to pick up this card. Hey, where's the dark mode, man? Why did it disappear? Man, look at that. QCSR's 25s. It could quickly be up to 35s. Hey, what happened, man? Let me see. There we go. Hey, that was weird. Just searching a card does that? I'm curious now. I'm curious. Let me search. Let me see. Still dark here, right? What happened? Well, yo, if I search a card, that was super weird, guys. But hey, there you go. You have a million prints right there. Make sure you get exposure to whichever one you want before the card can potentially continue moving on up. We have Kashira Riseheart. Again, this card was $5, went up to 9s, and now it's $13. Single digit listings at 9. We told you guys once Fenrir got reprinted to pick up this card after a couple listings here and there, it could become a $20 card. That's the thing. It's been coiling up, accumulating throughout the years of people always wanting to play Fenrir and Kashtira, but the card just always, you know, having that value, feeling like it was expensive. and now people are going back. Now that one of the main pieces is cheap, getting the other pieces, these cards need reprints, bro. You see that? Instead of fillers, Battles of Legends stuff should reprint cards like these, but that's just me. Then we do have here Miscellaneous Source. Card was 12 bucks, went up to 14 15s, and right now it's pushing 17 50s. Pretty soon it could be 18s and beyond, maybe even a 20 piece, 21 listings. Sure, this ban list didn't put it to 2 or to 3. That's unfortunate, but GMX came out, and just always Dino players, you know, getting hype and things of that nature. Volume has been coming in, so it's moving up a couple billies. Just wanted to inform you guys of that. Solemn warning as well as to do the redo format. You guys will know more than me. It was 8 bucks, says 12 50s, and right now you have 5-year at 13s, but quickly it goes to 15s, then a 20 piece Mug Nuggies on the bottom of the page. 18 listings only, 2 pages only. So again, the demand for Solemn Warning has been coming in for the QCSR, and again, Rarity Collection too, man. The Forgotten Rarity Collection continues to give back here. You know, again, as you guys can see, I mean, there's not like crazy value per se, but some of these cards are moving on up fast. So definitely interesting to see for a Rarity Collection that is still considered to be the worst one, and that came out so long ago. We have Black Rose Dragon. QCSR continues to make new highs here. Have a couple one-ups, but the mini walls are at $9. Pretty soon it could be double digits, 26 listings. It's crazy to see cards like these. It was $5 and below forever, bro, for years. Just you used to see the massive walls of China, hundreds of copies at $5 and below. Just when the card would try and breach 5, 6s, you would see a brand new wall at like $4.50 come in. And now it's crazy to see this card that was always readily available actually pretty soon become a double digi card at all-time highs for the quarter-century secret rare. Insanity. There's a lot of plant players out there, plus you have the boomer, you know, the Eddie Edison format players as well, you know, needing a card like this. Thankfully I have a Euro print. For me, it looks great. I mean, again, QCSRs are not my favorite, but it was cheap, and Euro print will take it. So this card could become double digis here in the short term. We have Ravenous Croco Dragon Archetypus. The Eternity Code card was 3 bucks, $10 for a playset, and pretty soon is going to be $10 for one potentially. Here's 7 pushing 8s. Again, towards 10s at the bottom of the page. 15 listings only. Synchros are running rampant everywhere. This card is, you know, already at an all-time high. The chart just hasn't updated. Then we have Doom Z5 Amalth. Talked about this card when it first went to like 7-8 bucks. Now second leg up status, says 18s. Have a couple one-ofs, and essentially it's a $16 card, which is insane. 38 listings. Volume candle came in, the largest one in the last 90 days. Just crazy to see how this card that used to be $1 continues to break barriers, break levels, up 15x from the lows. Is insane for this Doom of Dimensions ultra rare. Then we have Therion King Regulus. The default version used to be about $3.50s, $10, $11 for a playset. Now it says 7s, but nah, man, this card is $14 to $15, and it goes into the 20 pieces. 18 listings right here. Card is making a new yearly high. And again, it only has like 3 prints, if I'm not mistaken, including the high-end version. So again, what do? This card was 2 bucks for the Megaton 2023 Megaton reprint. Says it's bumping up to 3s. Volume is coming in. New wall of China at 274s. Pick it up, because after that wall of China, then it's 350s, and it'll be 5s and beyond. 42 listings. People are going for the, you know, the first at OG first. This is a great time to get exposure to this card if you need it. Make sure you don't sleep on it. If you made it 33 plus minutes in, guys, don't forget, link in the description down below. Go get your free $15 off if you need to purchase any of these cards. Again, you can view on mobile right here if you need to. Guys, $15. A lot of people, a lot of you guys clicked on the link, haven't used your credit. Make sure you go back and purchase any cards that you need. We have Bone Archfiend. This comment continues to make new all-time highs. Says 544s. But yeah, you have a wall at 569, so it is technically at an all-time high. The man has gone crazy for this card, and it's just good. RDA came out. People need it. This card needs a reprint, Konami. Crazy work with a common like this. Then we have Relona, the Magistus of Ver. Again, with the Ver hype and the Magistus hype and the Witchcrafter hype, this card used to be shekels, 75 cents, and now it's, you have 269s after that. It literally goes to 5s, and then it can become a double digi card overnight. 22 listings, so the hype is here for this card at all-time highs, thanks to the, you know, Magistus / Witchcrafter support going insane. New support around the corner. And there you go. We have Photon Jumper, a card that was 87 cents, says bumping up to $1.75. And yeah, that's where you have the mini wall right there. After that, it goes, you know, to 3s and beyond with shipping, 25 listings only. As you guys can see here, the card is at all-time highs for the secret rare. Came in Monster's Revenge again. Card came out ages ago, always with shekels. No one cared about it. And with the new Photon support, you know, always coming out, people go back. They need a secret rare like this. And Monster's Revenge continues to give value, continues to give back for a set that is now years old. And very, very interesting, man. Very interesting what's going on with this set right here. Flame Wingman, what is it doing? Flame Wingman, $5. Yeah, man, it was 3. So again, hero hype. Set continues to age well. Monster's Revenge, good times when the set first came out. And we have Alchemic Magician. This card is gone. Card is gone. Last sale was what? 20 bucks, around 20 bucks, you could say. And yeah, now it's 150s. You wish. One listing only. I don't know why. You guys tell me. It says Return of the Duelist. Is it for redo format? You guys would know more than me, or actually some spellcaster relevance. Witchcraft Images. You guys would know. But yeah, man. Yeah. You want this card single print, super rare, mind you. People were paying $20 for it. Single print, super, well, 25s, as we can see there. I'm speechless, bro. We have Preta Pruning, bro. What is this? If you're 36 minutes in, what is this? Preta Pruning, single print, Fusion Enforcer Super that used to be shekels, around $1, and now it's $5. After a couple one-ups, it goes to 6s and beyond. 10 listings only. This equip spell, new Predaplant support, is here. And yeah, Predaplant players, they believe they're going to go to YCS Ohio and top. You never know. So this single print card is up 5-6x from the lows. This market is just crazy. We have Instant Fusion. Even the Platinum Secret Rares are moving on up. That's probably, you know, Phantom listing. Right after that, it goes to 8s. And then eventually double digis. 11 listings only. A lot of Instant Fusion hype as of late, you know. And yeah, man. Yeah. Even the Platinum Secrets is money. So if you have this card, when Bonanza came out, pulled it. What used to be bulk is money now. Make sure you capitalize on that. We have Zaylin, the Shackled Dragon. The super rare continues making new all-time highs. You know, you have a new wall here at 250s. But after that, it literally goes to like 3, 4s with shipping. 35 listings, all-time high. If you need this card, get it sooner rather than later before it reaches $3, $4, $5 for a Burst Protocol Super. That's insane that this card is reaching those new heights. Then we have Astrograph Sorcerer. You know, this card, QCSR. You know, shout out to Mr. Perkins for highlighting this to me. $33, then pushing 38s, pushing 40s. 14 listings right here. Insane. You know, to see this card be $3. $3 up 10x from the lows, bro. Stampede QCSRs that came out used to be, you know, shekels compared to now. Insane to see this 10x return. If you have this card, you have an extra couple billies to your name. We have Vanity's Ruler, a card from Dual Overload that used to be $3.99 always. 3/4 a pop. Boom, recently spiking up. You know, right here, pretty soon is going to be a $3 Ultra, 18 listings only. So hard to get this card, way harder than people give it credit for. So if you randomly have this Dual Overload Vanity's Ruler, you have money to your name that you probably didn't know. Go check your bowl, because I think technically speaking, it has an OT, but other than the OT, is like the highest rarity that you could get other than the OT. So perfect mid-max right there, as you guys can see. Let me know what you guys think. And here we have Elemental Hero Cosmo Neos. Again, hero support, hero hype, it never ends. This card from Savage Strike was $1, basically a bone, a bean, a buck, $3.99. Now says 342s, you wish, gone. 4 listings only, says 2 for 5s, then 7s, then 8s, and then $35. Again, no first eds here, as we can see. Or I think this card is a promo or something. Just came out on limb. I'm not sure. The whole point is I don't see any first ed sales. Let me see. Where's first edition? First edition. Let me see. Okay, no, it does have a first ed right there. It's just none available. Insane. Hero players doing hero things. This card has gone wild, as you can see. Okay, there's some listings there. At the first editions right here, $5. Okay. There's 350s. Okay, we refresh. My bad, guys. 350s. Pretty soon it hits 5s. You know, it's getting cleaned out. You can see the spike here with the volume. So if you need this card, single print, still why? Who knows if and when it gets a reprint? If you're a hero player, Make sure you do your due diligence. EN Shuffle is $5. It's off a 7 pushing $8 high. I had no clue. That was the case. Yeah, man, so keep it in mind. This card could end up being a double-digit card. It did get reprinted as a common, in a speed dual common that is also getting cleaned out. You know, it says 240s, pretty soon 3s. That's where you have the new walls, and then it just goes crazy, guys. Volume has been coming in, so if you need EN Shuffle, don't sleep on it too hard. Then we have EN Engage Neo Space. Single print from Power of the Elements. Potate card was 60 shekels. Now it says $2. You have a new opportunity at around $1. Not bad if you need the card. You know, new walls of China right there, but it could easily be a $2 suit. 37 listings. Keep it in mind. Hero hype is always here. Don't forget about those cards. We have Nerva, the Power Patron of Creation. Card was what? You know, $1.37. When we were talking about it, it's crazy. Now is 9 bones. That's where you have the new wall of China. But after that, it's going to be double digits, 20 listings. Continues to be best selling thanks to the Power Patron hype. It's crazy, man, how easy it is to make money in Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. You know, the 2Xs, the 3, the 5, sometimes even 10Xs, man. Just insane. And we have Poisonaire, the Nouvelles. This card was 36 cents. You could have got 3 for $1. Parabolic. It says $1.72. That's where you have the new walls right there. And it just keeps going up to $5 after a couple walls of China. Thanks to the new format, people actually playing this card. Still a single print from Agov. That's wild, bro. Then we have Fiendsmith Track, and the card was $25. You see the little spike up there where you do have a wall of China, 26.45s, but after that, it literally becomes a $30 card. So again, people want to play Fiendsmith with Elf. No, it's just one of those engines that are going to always be alive unless it would get like additional hits, things of that nature. So, you know, Tracks still hard to get. Who knows if and when it gets a reprint from the 2025 tins. We have Drill Beam as well. Continues to be a best-selling card. Essentially around 5s, you know, 18 listings if you need yours. If you need like your one of, don't wait, because you know, you never know if this goes to 750s, maybe even double digits one day. Just never know with these cards, or if and when they'll get additional reprints. So if you need like just your one of for your engine, don't need to wait anymore. You're kind of late compared to cheap prices, but you might be early compared to future prices. Still best selling if you need to complete your engine. We have Illusion Gate. This card is trickling on up from the, you know, mid to lower 20s. Now it's $30. Don't sleep on it. 27 listings. People forgot about this again. Don't let it become a 40 or a 50 piece. The card continues to be good. You know, just one that continues to now have consistent volume. Even though it's lower volume, it's still consistent right there. You don't want this volume to come in and push the price higher. We have Spell Card Soul Exchange continues to make new highs with new volume highs as well. And so again, in volume and in price, you have walls of China at 263s, but the walls were there always at shekels, at 2/4 a pop, at $1, at 2s. Walls are still here, and the card is still making all-time highs. So again, don't let this reach 3s and beyond. 38 listings. Always knew this card could potentially be value. We talked about it in the past. Don't sleep on Spell Card Soul Exchange. Then we have the Gaze of Timaeus. You know, it retraced back down from 45, pushing 50s down to 25s. As we can see here, but it could quickly become a $30 card, 42 listings only. This is what you want. Lack of interest. People forgot about it. You're not paying attention to Dark Magician support coming in Chaos Origins anymore. That's down the line. You focus on it now. Pick up this card now at around 20, you know, the mid to high 20s. You have walls of China right here. Don't let it ever become a 40 to a 50 piece down the line. The potential is literally there. And here we have Retaliating Sea again from the tins as well. Continues making new highs in volume, guys. You know, it says 4 and some change, but right now the walls are at 568s. And again, these volume candles, you know, something like this next week, that wall could be gone and the card could be at 6, 7, 750s. You just never know. 29 listings, a lot of demand coming in for this card that is literally at all-time highs, as you can see there. So, you know, it's time is running out. If you need your playset, keep it in mind. Hopefully you have it. I have my playset since it was like cheap, $2-3. Euro print, just got it for me just in case I ever need it. You know, it looks beautiful, and now it's at all-time highs. Keep it in mind as it continues to be best selling. We have heavy forward from Eternity Code. I'm like, what? This card used to be shekels. Volume has been coming in, and now you have 1s and 2s. Then it's 250s, and then 26 listings. It's crazy. You guys tell me. This card is at all-time highs, literally going parabolic. You know, again, Infinity Track, you know, the River Stormer, I think got reprinted, has now its Starlight. So maybe people go back, pick up the other pieces for the engine. So very, very interesting. We have Fire King Courtier Okanix. We talked about the secret rare, saying that it's a great buy right now. And that's because, you know, the Ultras continues to be best selling. A $4 card, 33 listings. And after literally a couple one-ofs, is $5 and beyond. The next walls are at 5 and some change with shipping. So the volume is consistent. I would be buying the secret rare instead, but the tins continue to give back even with the ultra rare version. We have Blaze Cannon, a single print from Legendary Duelist Rage of Raw. Wanted to highlight this random card. If you're still 45 minutes in, you deserve this. I mean, you know, this card is $2, you know, but I've seen cards like these be 2, 3s, sub 5s. No one cares about them. To randomly one day becoming $10, $15 just because it's scarce. It's a god card, things of that nature. So just wanted to randomly pull this one up for any of you guys, you know, feeling speculative today and picking up maybe a copy or two for yourselves. Then we have Magnum Master Pack that continues, you know, to make new local highs here. Volume continues to go up as well. One of the best-selling ultras from the tins, 38 listings, new walls, new opportunities right here. But if you need the card, anything at around or sub $2, don't sleep on it. Don't let this hit 3s, potentially 4 to 5s down the road. Then the best card of 2018, was it 2017, 2018? This thing is $22, man. Pushing 25s, 29 listings. People need it. Instant Fusion is all over the place. Zombie, it's crazy. We live in crazy time, boys. And then we have Chaos Orc. You know me as a boomer. Love to end it on a boomer card. It says 350s. Guys, don't take these prices for granted. You have walls at China, but they're at 340s and then 370s. And then you come back one day, the card is $4 to $5. And it just keeps going on up. Not too many holographic options for Chaos Orcs that are cheap and easy to hard to get. So just don't take you know, the boomer card for granted. So now let's move on right here, guys, to our giveaway. By the way, if you still made it this far out, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, make sure you like the video. If you like giveaways, if you like the channel, if you like the content, make sure you destroy that like button. Let me see right here. Oh, this is the X giveaway right there. So let me just connect it here real quick to the side. Let's authorize this right here. And yes, so we're back live and better than ever. Boom. So let's go. We're gonna choose our giveaway winner right here. Make sure you guys stay tuned for giveaways on the channel. Always shout out to Andrew and Cisco for hosting this one. So again, it was this post. All these cards will be received by one giveaway winner. So yeah, we always love to give back on the channel. So again, just one winner, no substitutes. You know, and yeah, let's just confirm right here. And shout out to all the participants. Hopefully there's no bots, Billy bots right here. So we'll see who wins this. But yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, so I'll be reaching out to Pipple Gang right there. Again, if it's a bot, we'll run it back, as you guys already know. If not, then I'll reach out. So shout out to the winner. Stay tuned for our future giveaways on the channel. And I appreciate everyone that participated. You guys are all straight MVPs. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.